Good day, YouTube. Today is Sunday, June 10th, 2018, and I have a recent acquisition in a used motorcycle. I'm used to riding Goldwings with full audio systems, and I have a full-face helmet for those motorcycles. It has a J&M headset and a cord and all that to integrate to those factory audio systems, but with the SD1300 that I bought here not long ago, I just bought a open face helmet, and it doesn't have a full audio system in it. But I found myself on a trip over here a couple weeks ago, pulling into a town at 1:15 in the morning, and I needed to find the location of the event I was headed to, so I pulled it up on my smartphone, and I struggled with a way to see my map system or hear it, or one or the other or both, and it was very, very frustrating. Actually, I did end up going a block or two and then stopping and looking at my phone, and I thought that because I've been out of this motorcycle thing for so long, that I didn't know what was available in the marketplace for something to integrate to my phone that would build into my helmet. So after I got back from that event, I went just online and was looking for if they even made a Bluetooth helmet headset. And turns out they do. Turns out they make a lot of them. And okay, just right off the bat, I was probably getting a little bit confused, but I thought, let me just figure out proof of concept here, if you will, and let's just buy a cheap one and see if it works, see if I like the whole idea, and put it in my helmet, and we'll go from there. There's a lot of great reviews on YouTube about different qualities of headsets and so forth. But at the moment I found this one, it was under 20 bucks shipped, so I just grabbed it, and we're going to play with it today. We'll put it in my helmet and see if it's any good. Or see if the concept of having one is any good. So this is rechargeable on a USB. Right there, I guess. Has, a speaker with double sticky tape for both both sides for both ears, and then a boom microphone which has 3 buttons on it, and I'm not positive what all that does for the moment. So I'm going to shut the camera off here for a little bit and see about fitting it into the helmet, and turn back on when I figure it out. We'll just, not waste your time figuring it out. Let me just show you what I figured out. Hopefully it goes in there without any serious modifications to the helmet, because I really don't want to cut it up or anything. And we'll go from there. The whole idea is not to... I'm not like missing music going down the road. I don't know that I'll use my phone much for music. I use my phone a lot for videos, so it's maxed out. My Samsung phone is maxed out at 96 gigs of memory, and I don't have any of that in music. It's all pictures and videos and so forth. Not to say I couldn't take my MP3 player or another device, but specifically I wanted it for my MapQuest Google Maps that I use on my phone. And you could, of course, take and receive or even probably send a phone call, but that's certainly not my priority. My priority was simply my MapQuest, being able to hear the directions, because I have a poor sense of direction and somebody has to tell me where to go. Let's get started on it, and I'll check back with you in a minute. Well, we're getting this thing fit in there. This is a brand new helmet. I used a butter knife and to get a little space between the shell and the padding here, and then I used a one of these kind of knives to dig down in here and just put a slit in the upholstery, we'll call it, so that the boom mic can slide inside and come out right there. I've tried this on a time or two. There's plenty of room with the speakers in little ear sockets there inside the helmet, right in here, and it doesn't bother my ears or anything. So we'll continue with the install. It's just a matter now of routing the cord from one speaker to another across the helmet. We have to do a little more slitting of the, we'll call it upholstery, to get the cord around to the other side. And then I think what I'll do, because the upholstery covers the hard foam in the, looks like styrofoam in the helmet, that I'll put a slit in that, put the speaker under the upholstery. Then these are a peel and stick situation there. Actually, they're Velcro, so it's a peel and stick Velcro pad. And we'll go from there. Okay, continue with the install. This is going okay. Guys, I got the installation complete. I have paired it to my phone, and I have to say I am not disappointed. It sounds quality is pretty good. The volume level seems okay. I hit on YouTube and threw some AC/DC on it. I wish I could get a little more volume, but then again, I haven't even charged this thing either. But I put on my maps. I use Google Maps on my phone, and it worked great. Sound quality is really good, and the volume seems fine. Of course, I'm not riding, but still seems fine. I think I can hear it just fine. So installation came out nice and clean. The boom mic exited cleanly. The sockets, if you will, the pockets in my helmet for the speakers are good. Let me wander over here to the window where I got at least some natural light. There you go. You get to see the install. If I can do this other side without dropping it away. You can see I cut the material, the upholstery back to fit the speakers in there, but they look pretty clean. And then there's the little charge cord. I'm going to go back and set this back down. To charge the USB, it's here. And so we can either dangle a little bit, or I can tuck it in to the foam seam there, possibly. That should probably work. Sorry about the lighting, it's all black in there. There you go. So I might have to find a little something for that. Might even stick it to the outside of the helmet with a little Velcro strip or something. So the controls for this are all on the boom. It should be still on. Let me do this. Hang on just a second. I'll throw you back in a stand and I'll plug the charger back in. It'll backlight the control. Now, evidently it won't play music and stuff while it's being charged. That could be unfortunate because you could find yourself wanting to charge it while you're going down the road. Say if you left it on and it ran dead. So there's the, let me just zoom in on that if I can. Okay, so the center has the phone thing on it. That is what turns it on. And it'll tell you power on. Then when you shut it off using that same center button, it says power off. So you don't have to look at anything, it'll tell you. And then there's just two other buttons, a plus and a minus, which will advance a song if you're on your MP3 player, or go back. It will, I think it even, when I was on YouTube, I was pushing buttons and it went to the next video on YouTube. I don't know if that was by this or if I did something else. And then they are your volume buttons when you hold them down. So you just hold the plus down and it'll go beep, beep, beep. Actually, you might be able to hear it as it steps up in the volume. And then same going down. I tell you what, you should be able to hear it. I'm going to put the camera in here inside the helmet. We're going to go down volume, up volume, Hang on a second. I'm going to unplug this. You can hear the power off.
Power off.
And there you go. So, I'm happy with it. This thing was literally like $18 or something. $17, $18. So if I was unhappy with it, it wouldn't bother me to chuck it or something. But no, it went real good. It's going to do, I believe it's going to do everything I need it to do. A very small investment in not getting me lost. The whole idea is I can pair this with my phone and use my Google Maps. And if I want to stream a few music videos or something, I could do that too. Thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribe, and share my video if you would, please. Hit the like button. We'll see you on the next one.